Hello, my name is Ivy Carino and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about her, Miss Thing. Come here, Nyla. I'm going to be discussing Miss Nyla. Come here. Miss Nyla is officially... Okay guys, so I had to charge the camera, but I wanted to share with you guys that we finally adopted her. We've had her for I think 9 months now. We've had her 7 months. We did like a little what they call a slumber party, just in case you have other animals, babies, and you're just trying to test if the dog will or the cat will be okay in your home, and that's what we did. But she does have a few skin problems and they were trying to figure out what medications are best for her, so that's why it took 7 months before adopting her. She's officially ours under moi. She's my baby under my name. Fun fact, my cat I also found on the street. So we're just saving lives out here. It feels so good to be able to bless, you know, an animal and show them love that they thought that they never could have. Even though me and my cat be fighting it up, it's okay. She knows that she's loved. Literally got her off the street when she was probably the size of my hands, probably a little smaller. She was starving. So when we first got her, I also did have to introduce her to the cat because she was like running up on the cat and I wasn't sure if she was going to attack or if she just wanted to play. To this day, she still does it. I don't know why she does it, but she doesn't attack the cat. So maybe she wants to play. Thought I'd add that. It took me, I think, about like a whole week. I was doing it training with the leash and my aunt was helping me a lot because I didn't know what I was doing. And I was really nervous because I was like, I really want this dog, and if this dog can't get along with the cat, then I'm sorry, but she got to go back to the shelter. Like, I can't really do much. Thank God that worked out so good. She's such a good girl. They're not sure what her story is exactly. They know that she was in the streets. She was in the streets while it was raining as well. So they're thinking that's maybe why she has like some skin conditions. She is a brindle, so they are allergic dogs. They're very common for being allergic to things such as outdoors and stuff like that. Brindle's very like a sensitive breed. Not really sure what she's allergic to. She was on medication for her skin because she had patches. She was a special case. She's now in a loving home. She doesn't really know how to play too much. We're just 9 months later. We're just starting to, you know, get her into having the zoomies, letting her know that it is okay to run around and she's not gonna get in trouble. She is a little like timid. Like if you raise your hand to her, she will. You could just tell that she's been hit in the past. That's pretty much Nyla. She's such a sweetheart. If you give her a treat, she'll take it very gently. If you're petting her, she will kind of like flinch a little because she thinks she's gonna, you know, she's gonna get hit. Once, you know, she realizes that she's okay, then yeah, it's all up from there. She's such a good girl, such a good dog. She knows how to sit, she knows how to do paw. So that does let me know a little bit that she has had a previous owner who did care about her a little bit. I don't know, it's a mystery, you know, what happened to her in the past and why she came to us, but I'm just thankful that she's here. So this is Nyla, and the shelter was Aspen, but we changed it to Nyla just because my son's name is Noriel, so we wanted to do like NNN. So yeah, we named her Nyla and she responds to her name. We go on walks. We try to walk her as much as we can because she is a big breed. They do need their exercise, but she has this beautiful backyard all to herself, gated, and we're trying to teach her how to play. She knows how to go potty. She knows what food is. Like, she responds to those type of things. So it does kind of let me know that she was in a home. I don't know what her story is. You know, again, I'm just thankful that she's here with us today. I'm gonna show you guys her. Okay, bye. Like, I'm literally just walking and she is just following me. Oh, she's going pee. So yeah, she's good off the leash. We can let her walk around and she doesn't need a leash. She's such a good girl. As you guys can see on her tail where that skin is kind of like she's having problems, but she's such a good girl. We do need to get an allergy test done on her so we can figure out specifically what she's allergic to. She's such a beautiful good girl. She has big brown eyes. Come here. Come here. Want a treat? She knows what treat is. She's such a good girl. We tried to buy her ball. We have bought her tennis balls, and she doesn't really play with them, but come here. She loves to sunbathe. If we let, she looks like she's mixed with a bulldog, like an American bulldog, because she's very like short, but she's very like muscular in the front, like very bulky in the front. But yeah, she loves to sunbathe. We don't let her do too much time in the grass because, again, she does have, I think she has allergies, I'm pretty sure. And we don't want her to be too itchy. Don't want to spike her allergies too much. So, yeah. So I wanted to also chat about why we decided to adopt a dog instead of buying one. I didn't want a puppy because I was dealing with a newborn. I've dealt with a puppy before, and the whole training wires, you would really have to watch the puppy. I knew I wanted an adult dog for that reason because I didn't want to do the whole training. I kind of wanted a dog who already knew how to do things, if that makes sense. Another reason, nothing against people who do buy puppies. If I did have the time, you know, if I wasn't busy raising my son, then of course, why not? If we had the money to support it. We were going to go to a shelter, a facility with pit bulls. I knew I wanted a big dog breed. I wanted a pit bull, especially here in Florida. Because we live here in Florida, their breed is just they have such a bad image for that breed, and I knew I wanted to save a life. Because of their bad image, those dogs are most to be put down, so I know I wanted to save a life. We were going to go to a pit bull facility. It was January 1st and most places were closed. I didn't know this. So we went to the pit bull facility. They were closed, and we searched up the nearest shelter near us. Near the pit bull facility where we were, like, I'm talking like we were just in the car, and I was like, all right, well, I want to still see some dogs. And we went to the facility, we saw all the dogs, and Nyla was the last dog we saw. We saw her, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was like, okay, I kind of want to see if there's more, but my boyfriend insisted that we had taken her out and had like a one-on-one with her. So that's what we did. We had that one-on-one moment, and she was so chill. The baby was crying. I had to go in the car and feed him. The baby was crying, and she didn't react. She sniffed the stroller and she just kind of didn't care. So that was a big like, yes, okay, we kind of need this dog for me. Even the volunteer at the shelter who helped us look at Nyla, she even said, like, I love the way that she did not even react to the baby crying. Like, this is such a good dog for you guys. There was younger pit bulls there, maybe like 1 or 2 years old, and they would jump up on the gate and they were barking, and so those dogs were a little bit more energetic, which I didn't mind. But dealing with a newborn, it's kind of like a lot of chaos. It's like you don't want to put yourself through that with a newborn and a dog being so energetic. You're trying to go on a walk, you just want a calm dog. I definitely wanted a calm dog. I knew that, and when I saw her react like that, I was like, chef's kiss, like, this is the one. And we discussed it, and we ended up taking her home with us. And yeah, we never thought that it would take 7 months to adopt her, but the time has finally come. I'm just so excited that she's here. I'm so excited that we did go ahead and search up in the car. I'm so happy that we didn't like just give up, like, oh, the pit bull facility's closed, let's just go another day, you know? Because if we never went to that shelter, if we would have went home that day, who knows if Nyla would have still been there, because she's such a good girl. Well, that concludes today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I forgot to update you guys. I know that I had introduced her a little bit, but didn't share too much of her story. I figured it was time. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys next Monday at 4 or 4:30. Usually 4, sometimes 4:30. But yeah, thank you so much for giving me your time today. I really appreciate you guys. See you next time.